Albert Torcaso, so you know that not only am I going to congratulate the Pittsburgh Steelers, but you also know there's a message in there, isn't there? Yep, well, just like in 2006 when the Steelers won, you knew that I had to say something. And now I'm going to say it again. America, the Steelers won the Super Bowl February the 1st, 2009. America, January the 20th, we had our first multiracial president elected. Both incidents never happened. It's historical. But America, there's a message there for each and every one of us as individuals. You see, for those of you who may have missed the Super Bowl, the Steelers were losing in the last 2 minutes and 34 seconds. And yet, they came together as a team. And they did what many thought was impossible. And they won the Super Bowl. And they won their 6th history-making Super Bowl. So what's that mean to you? Well, you know how I'm always on here and I'm talking about if you have something you want to do in life, but for whatever reason, your family discouraged you, your teachers, your employers, or whomever it was. They just said, you can't do this. It's not going to happen. Or maybe you're an inventor. You have an idea. Everybody's like, you got to be crazy. Okay, well, let me just say that our wonderful staff member corrected me. The Steelers were not the first to get the 5 Super Bowls. I was wrong on that. But they were the first to get 4. That is a fact. They were the first to get 4. Now they're the first to get 6. And by the way, there is another clip to find out why this has a direct relation to you. Even though you may hate sports, doesn't matter. This actually has something to do with you. And we will get to that. We'll get to that probably in about 8 to 10 minutes. And by the way, if you're wondering why I do that, that's for editing purposes. Because whenever you're editing, and I do all my own editing, whenever you're editing, if you don't take the time, you literally will cut out part of the show. And if you do take the time and you do something like not talk for 5 seconds, you're in business. So we took care of the business. Now let's get back to the regularly scheduled program. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. You know, everyone, this is, by the way, Black History Month. And I had sent an email to a person who wrote an article on one Charles Harris. I didn't get in contact with them, and I don't plagiarize or steal people's work. So therefore, I will not use their work. However, I will tell you that Pittsburgh had a famous African-American photographer named Charles Harris. He was known around the globe, and he took a lot of very important, prominent photographs. And unfortunately, since I'm not able to read, and I don't have with me exactly all of the particulars, I can tell you that his photographs are worth tons and tons of money. Some may even be priceless. But what is astounding about this gentleman is this. Over his career, Charles Harris took 80,000 photographs. To put that in perspective, that's actually more than Heinz Field and the Mellon Arena combined. That's right, Heinz Field and the Mellon Arena combined. That's how many photographs Charles Harris took. I mean, we're talking about 80,000 photographs. So I would invite you to look up Charles Harris on Google search engines or Lycos or not YouTube, but Yahoo. But check them out. Now, we do have 2 more calls. We are going to try to get to those calls, But let me keep the format since we're running out of time. And callers, we're going to try to get to you. However, I will warn everyone from now on, if you call in here and you're acting like a bonehead, excuse my language, we will move forward incredibly fast. So you're just wasting your time. You will not be put on the rebroadcast. Do not waste my time. Do not waste the valuable time of our fellow Pittsburghers. And while you're at it, work on getting a little bit more mature. All right? I don't mean to sound mean, but sometimes people, well, let's just say you have to wonder where their brain is. We'll leave it at that. I'm being polite. All right. I'm trying to see where we're at. Yeah, I know it's live TV, so here we go. All right. Here we go. Let's see. I'm looking for some paperwork. Hey, it's live TV. Sometimes that happens. You know what I mean? You have to bear with me. So here we go. I'm going to tell you something. Like I haven't already, but hey. I'm always telling you how you have to make America better. And I'm saying that you need to get to www.senate.gov, www.house.gov. And I'm sure that sometimes you wonder, he talks a good game. But this guy, he's probably full of hot air. I'm sure he doesn't go to www.senate.gov and do anything. I bet you he doesn't do jack. He's probably like those other talk show hosts. Well, guess what? I'm El Torcaso, like I keep saying, right? If I tell you to do something, you can believe I've already done it. But hey, I'm going to tell you how to do a petition. Well, correction, how to sign a petition. So give me a few seconds here. Now this is kind of like an instructional thing. At any rate, what you would do is go to www.thepetitionsite.com. www.thepetitionsite.com. When you go to this site, you will find that there are usually about 100 different petitions to sign. I'm going to read you a little bit of one that I signed. Target, President Barack Obama, sponsored by Pew Environmental Group. It's time to repower, refuel, and rebuild America. We need to get our economy moving by building a clean energy future. Join us in applauding Barack Obama's efforts to make energy a top priority and urge his new administration to adopt these goals. Move to 100% electricity from clean sources such as wind and solar. Cut our dependence on oil in half. Create 5 million new clean energy jobs. And reduce global warming by at least 80%. So if you want to sign this particular petition, you would go to www.thepetitionsite.com, and then when you get there, there's a section that says Take Action. You would then click on Take Action, and then you will find that it will take you to a bunch of them, and you can pick refuel, repower, refuel, and rebuild America. Once you click on the particular site or petition that you want to do, it is so easy, it takes less than 45 seconds. Basically, here's what you got to do. You have to pick your prefix. Like say you're a man. You put Mr., your first name, Mr. Albert Torcaso. Then you put your email. Then you put your country, United States. Then your address and your city, your state, and if you have a provenance. Then you put your zip code. Now, I know you're thinking that's pretty easy, and it is. Now then, there is a section, if you feel like it, you can write some comments. You can say, I believe we need to do these things to make America more secure by not relying only on oil. You can do that. And then, what do you do after about 45 seconds? You just sign it. Bingo, you're done. So in order, now let me change back a little bit. To attempt to make America better by signing petitions,